Tonight, before you go to bed, make an inspection tour of your ice box. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon supply holding out? Tomorrow morning when your dealer says, "What did you have?" say, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." What else?
That means we started.
Okay,
I know, I heard.
You ended that with an influx, like
Yeah.
you're gonna say something else.
No, I keep it very open.
The ship has set sail.
That's
That
it.
means we started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Anthony Luby and Luke Farnsworth. We're finally back in. Well, Luke's finally back. He's finally back in the East Coast. He's out of that dirty hellhole, California.
Fucking
And
hate California.
He has good Wi-Fi. He has his good mic back, and he brought some guests back home with him.
Well, Alex, would you like to introduce the rest of the guests? All right, I'll point to him. You go.
Well, Ruby's not new.
What? You didn't say her name though. Okay, there's still guests on the show.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Say
Well,
her name.
of course, we got Ruby, Chica, Boomers.
There's
we got
Katori.
Big Burb. We got
Jeez.
Galaxy chilling on top of Big Burb.
And then
If
we
he
go
pans
over.
his camera to the right.
Oh God.
Wow, that's
There's
a full
many.
table.
Hold on, I got
Who do
it.
we got there? That's a full
Give me a
table of
second, Alex.
Nestleberries.
I see Mari, Dia, Zura,
Perfect circle.
Money,
Money.
Chi.
No, Laurie, I can't
Jesus
remember.
Christ. There's so many fucking
My
Nezoberries.
God.
All right, Alex. Here you go.
All right, so we have Money, we have Zuda.
Oh,
We
no,
have-
what is Johanna doing under my
Oh,
table?
spoiled it.
dude?
We have Johanne.
Johanna did the flop under my desk. No, Johanna. No, fuck.
Yeah, so Luke's got some. He's got some guests he brought back with him. Luke, what did you do out other than work on like boat and do that boring stuff? What cool thing did you do out there?
I bought 5 Nezoberries. That's all
That's
that
it.
matters. That's all that matters.
Well, other than buying things, Luke attended Anime Expo. He's the first of us to attend the biggest anime convention in the world.
Yeah, he
Actually,
just so happened to go at the busiest one ever.
I thought it was
Yeah.
just America. I thought like
I think it's the world.
I thought Comic Cat was technically bigger because it's
Oh, Comic
manga
Cat
stuff.
is like, it's like different.
I know it's different. Not like
I don't think it's bigger though. Like if we look up the stats, let's look up the stats.
I'm not a dingus. I know it's different, but I thought that
Comic
technically
Cat.
that was the Comic Cat
Just
was
do like
bigger, and it
attendance
has
for.
and it has to do like with that kind of stuff. So I personally would consider that bigger if it is bigger. But
So for it says since 2007, attendance numbers have fluctuated in the region of 500,000 in the winter, 560,000 in the summer. So generally probably around 600,000.
Oh, so they do it
That's-
twice a year.
way bigger than Anime
Anime
Expo.
Expo attendance. Yeah, it is.
That's way bigger.
115,000.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so America, biggest one in America.
it actually sold out this year. All the tickets were sold.
Wow, I can't even imagine 500,000 people.
No, I could not
No.
either. I'd lose my goddamn mind in that crowd.
I want to go so bad though.
I do too.
Dude,
Like,
I wanna
that's
see
like
Comic
Comic-Con.
Cat.
That's Valhalla for people like us. That's Valhalla.
I wonder if they have Nezoberries. Can I buy them?
Oh,
Can I
Anthony,
buy
they
the
probably have
Nezoberries?
20 million Terra Jumbos
They probably
just
have
waiting.
the Nezra. I really wish I could have bought that Nico Yazawa Terra Jumbo,
Mhm.
but I couldn't have
I
brought. There's no
can't
way to get it home.
believe They had one like
You
They had so many
you would
There
have
were
had to
multiple?
ship it back.
multiple.
There were
Terra
multiple
Jumbo, Nico
Terra
Yazawas?
Jumbos. Not just Nico Yazawa. I sent you the picture. They had a pyramid of like 6 of them just sitting there.
Yeah.
How were
I saw it.
how were they in real life? Did they meet expectations?
They're smaller than I thought they would be.
But
Like-
still big? Are you sure they were Terra Jumbo?
Dude, there's no way they weren't Terra Jumbo. They couldn't have been anything else. Now, when I say they're smaller than I thought they would be, they're still fucking huge. Like the head was probably the size of my torso, but
Okay, that
when you
gives us
see
a
'em-
good reference for how, like, because we generally know we could
The head
scale
of-
up a
We can-
regular
so we can
Nezoberry.
assume a Terra Jumbo is like what, 4 regular Nesoberry sizes?
Probably, at least.
4 times the size of your average Nesso.
Yeah, I'd say probably about 4 times the size of a regular Nezo
A
of,
lot
of
of
this
Nezo.
thing.
Okay, so if we run the calculations of the perfect circle, we square her each bun by about 3 and cube her head. That gives us an approximate weight distribution of about 30%.
Why are we cubing her head?
We
it
have
wouldn't
to.
be.
'Cause
It would be so much
No.
more than 30%. It would be 400%.
that's just the weight
Alex,
distribution.
I have a very
We haven't
big
even
problem.
calculated the radius and
have a-
the circumference. And
I have a big problem with cubing her head. Cubes aren't circles, dude.
That's true.
okay,
We'll divide
So
it by
we
pi.
can't do
Divide
that.
it by pi.
yeah, we cube it and then
Yeah.
divide it by pi,
There we go.
and that gives us the
I have a lot of others.
Anthony. What's that thing our teacher said about the raccoons? That gives us
The
the standard
standard
deviation of
deviation.
each. Gives us the standard deviation of a regular Nesoberry scaled
Oh
up to
yeah,
The standard deviation of all the Nesoberries in Luke's apartment.
in my
Yeah.
apartment, which is now what is it? Fucking 1, 2.
And then we just plug and
3,
chug. Then we plug and chug the numbers, and we're there.
We
1,
should
2,
we should do the standard
4,
deviation of all
5,
the
6,
Nesoberries
7.
in Luke's room. I can't remember how to do standard deviation,
Mm-hmm.
but we could relearn
Luke
it
Oh.
real
might
quick.
actually.
I am at 16 Nesoberries. If you think I remember how to do standard deviation, you better fuck
I don't.
yourself.
We'll
buddy, 'cause I don't.
we'll have to get on Google and just. I think we could relearn it pretty quick.
No, you can't. I've tried looking up standard deviations recently. I have no fucking clue how to do
I'll just
them.
go ask my old teacher.
Yeah. Hey,
I'll
Mr.
have him
Brooks.
run the numbers and say, here are these subjects.
Luke has 19. I'm actually at. How many did I just say? 19?
16.
16? Bro, I'm over a fourth of the way there. Let's go.
Yeah, you are.
That's impressive.
That's really impressive, actually. That's intense.
What's funny
Hard.
is
That's a
he
lot
said,
of money.
He said 1/4 of the way there with 16 Nesoberries. That's a lot of fucking Nesoberries.
Jesus Christ. And that's just the Love Live ones, which
What
are
if-
the best ones, but
They're the only
Obviously.
yeah, they're the best ones.
They're the best ones.
mhm.
Johanne approves.
Speaking do we want to go over the shows from last season again? Because I feel like when we do that, it loses its luster. You know, that wasn't the word I was looking for, but I was like saying it. I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. It loses the originality of when we first did it, and we did it last week.
Did we?
No,
even?
we did it.
No,
No,
we
we
did
did.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, when the shows.
Last week was
ended.
just like a normal episode, but it just turned out
Oh,
really
it
bad.
just sucked.
I was
Yeah.
starting to tell the story of going to Anime Expo, and
That's
then we were
right.
like, then your internet
Fuck
kept
it.
shitting out. My fucking Wi-Fi in the hotel didn't work. I wanted to die. Johanne was there. She said hi.
Yeah. She was attacked in the forest today by deer.
I did get to see Johanne in real life. It was epic.
IRL
Yeah, you did.
Johanne.
Yeah, they sang songs with us
That's
together.
fucking
Awesome.
It was
That's so
fucking
cool.
sick. It was
So
so
cool.
goddamn awesome.
Yeah, so I don't even know what we talked about last week, honestly. I forget.
It doesn't even matter. I think
no,
it was
it
just
just
mainly
doesn't.
Anime Expo stuff and shitting on California.
Yeah.
I hate California. I hate American Airlines. I hate fucking everything about California. If you live in California, don't.
What was wrong with American
Don't.
Airlines?
I woke up at 3 a.m. for my flight that was at 6:15 because everyone I was riding with was like, "Oh, we gotta get to the airline like 2 hours early because it's San Diego and it might be busy." And I said, "That's fair. I guess I can understand that logic." So I woke up to a text that said, "Hey, our flight got delayed by 5.5 hours."
Been
And
there.
I said, mm-hmm. It's 3 in the morning and I just woke up. I don't want to deal with that. And so he's sending me text. I forgot to check in the night before, like a fucking ding dong. So I woke up, went to check in for my flights, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. It actually is. And he's like, well, there's a flight leaving from Charlotte to Newport News at like 10:30, except it says it's full. I said, yeah, it's full, huh? He's like, the best bet you have is flying into Norfolk and then I would have to have taken an Uber up to Newport News to get my car and then driven back to my house. So I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. So we get to the airline and we go up to the front desk at the start, and I'm like, hey, is there seats on this flight? Like, it's the only flight available tonight to get us back to Newport News, or else I'd either have to sleep at Charlotte or I'd have to, figure something else out. And she was like, yeah, there's plenty of seats. She looked at me like I was a dumbass. I was like, your website literally says it's full.
What are you
There's not a
fucking dumb?
single
There's always
goddamn
seats, you idiot.
She looked at me. She's like, "Yeah, there's seats. Here you go." And she just gave me my ticket with the seat on it. I was like, "Why is this not on your just stupid fucking website, American Airlines? How about I punch you in your goddamn nuts?"
I haven't
No
heard
problem.
great things about American Airlines.
No problem with
Delta
her.
gang, big Delta gang here.
I'm gonna get a Delta card and start building up miles.
also
but
gonna-
Oh,
get a
hold
Delta
on, hold on. Look,
Make sure, Alex, can you please show the numbers on the back?
Yeah, of course.
yeah,
Yeah,
And-
so
and the,
it looks like that. But I got a Delta Sky Miles American Express card. They sent me some in the mail, and it proved me like literally like that. But I feel like a sales rep because I've told this to everyone. If you spend $2,000 in the first 6 months, so basically I'm using it as my debit card. I'm not even touching my debit card, and you get 75,000 bonus miles to your account, and you get like 2 times the miles on certain purchases, 1 mile for every other purchase, every dollar spent, basically. But 75,000 is a fuck ton of miles.
that's a lot of
That
miles.
is a lot of miles.
Yeah, that's the flight to California.
Easily.
Actually, yeah, I think that probably is about.
So if you
California.
want, I can send you the link.
I would probably take a link because I think I'm gonna sign up so I can start building up miles. Because
Because I know everyone says Delta's like one of the best.
I love Delta.
I've only heard good things about Delta. I did not dislike United though. United wasn't bad.
I feel like the thing with other companies, it's not necessarily the flight itself that's bad. Like
It's the shit
every
that it's the prelude to the flight usually.
yeah, a lot of
Mhm.
it's that. Like, oh, the flight got delayed. This happened with your flight. It can't make it. Like, it's that type of stuff that happens. And I will say, obviously, I haven't flown with Delta like super, super much, but like I have had one instance where my flight got delayed and I had to stay overnight in Atlanta. But the dude who helped me out was very nice.
Mhm.
He was like the nicest guy I've ever met in my life. He was like super happy.
The big thing with the delay yesterday was it was just a maintenance thing. So there was nothing anyone could have done about it. It's
Yeah.
not like someone was late or anything. It
Yeah,
was
I
just
think that's
made-
what mine was too. Like the plane
was-
literally had something wrong with it.
Yeah, there was something wrong with the plane, so they went to fix it. The best part about that flight, there were several rows
That's awesome.
of seats open. I actually at one point was like sitting with my legs almost on the chair right next to me, on the seat right next to me, because I
Mhm.
moved over to the window seat because I was supposed to be on the aisle, which would have been nice either way.
Mhm.
But
When
I
I
said,
was
I want the
when I was
window seat.
leaving
That's
Japan,
awesome.
I was waiting for my flight and it got delayed by like 6 or 7 hours. And then they actually put us on buses, drove us out onto the tarmac, and we loaded the plane on the tarmac. So we had to take the stairs up into the plane. It was kind of crazy.
What?
Yeah, they drove us out to the tarmac. So and then we took the stairs up, and there was no one in my row. All 3 seats were empty.
That's
so I
crazy
laid
weird.
down and took naps.
it's funny how other countries don't nearly make as big of a deal as getting on a plane as America does.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was a thing, and then I read a comment on Reddit where someone did it, and I'm like, oh, I wonder how frequent that is, because that was the first time I've ever done it, and that I didn't know you could even do that. I didn't know that was
Yeah.
like a possibility.
Yeah, 9/11 really ruined
Yeah.
all of our.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and
George Bush.
going taking a back pedal when you were talking about TSA and everyone wanting to leave early. Everyone says that, but I have never ever been stuck in TSA for like a long time. It is always quick for me. It's never been like over 40 minutes.
I think the longest I've been stuck in TSA was in Atlanta. I was probably in that line for over an hour.
My line wasn't very long in any of the flights I've had, but it's just it depends
just
on.
sucks. I just don't like TSA.
Yeah.
They're
I know.
scary.
I'd rather like get there early and get it over with, but I've never
TSA is
had
just
like
annoying.
a
Yeah.
long wait in TSA.
Like when I was flying yesterday, we put all of our shit in the stupid fucking bucket bins. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know those stupid ass shits. And they're like, "All right, well, you have to push your bucket because I'm not pushing it for you." I said, "All right, dude, I was gonna push it anyway. You don't have to be a dickhead about it."
Push
So
your
I'm
own
sitting
bucket.
there. I'm sitting there and I'm pushing this stupid fucking bin up, and the dude that's running the scanner keeps pushing the fucking bins forward on the conveyor belt. He kept
Mhm.
running the conveyor and then pushing it backwards, and then going forward and pushing it backwards. And I was like, I'm trying. I'm literally trying. I'm looking at the guy across the way, and I'm just like, I'm quite literally trying. He is pushing it back all the fucking time. And the guy's like, I was like, what the fuck you want me to do?
Hell you doing, dude? My bucket. It won't move because your bucket.
So like, I mean, the guy was really nice after the
Mhm.
fact when I got all my stuff in the bucket. I was like, "Oh, hey, like do I need to take my laptop out?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, just put it right there and you don't need to put this in a bucket." He's like, "Your carry-on, just flip it sideways so it goes in through easier." I was like, "All right, dude. Like this is all you have to do to talk to someone. You just fucking tell them, "Hey, this is all you got to do, man."
Yeah, the weird thing about TSA that I've noticed is kind of what you said. Like in the beginning, they're really mean, but like when the deed is done, they're nice. So it's like I don't know what their deal is with that.
I don't either. And like the weird thing is that I've had like 3 out of the 6 times I've had to go through TSA, half of them have been awful and the other half have been whatever or
Mhm.
nice
So it's hard to
or
say how
nice.
it is. It's like how really is TSA? You're at 50-50.
Yeah, because I'm used to everyone saying like TSA just sucks. Everyone's always a fucking jackass. But when I was leaving from Newport News, I had to take my hat off because it scanned something with the stupid fucking full body scanner.
Mhm.
And I went to put it back on, and the woman looks over and she's like, "You have beautiful hair." I said, "Thank you." I was like, I didn't
Yeah, that's
expect
what
to
I
get
mean.
that.
They're like so nice sometimes.
I was like, I
When
didn't
I
expect to get a
when I
compliment.
landed in Detroit, we had to go through customs and then go through TSA again. It was like the double whammy.
Hmm.
I was going through the Detroit TSA, and the one guy going through like the big body scanner he was like laughing and goofing with everyone, and then I roll up, and then my thing beeped, and he was like, "Oh, son of a bitch." His mood changed like so fast because he had to give me like a full pat down. He was like, "Do you want to do it here or in like the private room?" I'm like, "Just do it here." It was just funny how fast his mood changed when I rolled up
What
and I beeped.
what beep? Do you know?
I don't know. It was like in my thigh, and I was wearing skin tight jeans, so I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I could be hiding
Oh,
there. It might
sorry,
be like,
TSA officer. I guess you're gonna have to take my pants off and see
Oh,
what's there.
oh no, you might have to do a rectum search now.
Oh no.
Oh no. Every time I go through, I always get a beep, or not always, a majority of the time, I get a beep like right here in my chest. I don't know why, and it's like a very small little area,
this dude's
or I
hiding
get it on
drugs
the
in his trachea.
or I get it on the back of my head. It's one or the other, or both sometimes. I don't know how. I don't know what the fuck could be on the back of my head that would cause it to beep. I don't know what the fuck could be right here that causes it to beep.
I've never
Like,
had a beep, but every time I see my bucket go through the scanner thing, I'm like, please don't fucking go off. Please don't fucking go off.
I know. I'm
I always
always,
think
always
they're
a
gonna
little
find some
nervous.
bullshit.
Like I know I don't have anything, but I'm like, man, please don't, please don't, please don't.
My whole problem is that if it does go off, then I have to deal with that. I don't want
Yes.
to deal with that. I
Mhm.
don't care. Like my whole thought process is if they find something they don't like, just throw it the fuck away. I do not care.
Mhm.
Just let me go.
Unless it's a Nestoberry. Here, do you need this?
No.
Yeah, I need
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Give her a ticket. She's sitting next to me. This is my emotional support animal.
Yeah. What are some viewers? Do you guys have any
Sugar
horror stories of flying? If you do, I want to know in the comments because
Someone's gonna say like, "Yeah, I landed in the Hudson River one time."
oh, that'd be crazy.
That would be nutty.
Yeah, I was on the flight that landed in the Hudson River.
I got a full rectum search. Yeah, they found the gun in my ass and I had to get that searched.
Yeah, they found the AR-15 up my ass.
Yeah, my favorite games to play in the airport are when you know the penis game?
Yeah.
You do that, but you yell bomb instead.
Who can yell bomb the
That's a
loudest in the airport?
one-way
Without
ticket to
getting
fucking
bombed.
prison.
And then it's who can sneak a bottle of water past TSA.
You know what I find really weird?
Hmm.
So like, if you You can't bring a bottle of water through TSA.
No.
But after you go through TSA, you can buy a bottle and bring it on the flight.
It's because they don't want you bringing, like, say that bottle was alcohol. I don't know. It could be anything. So they don't want you bringing liquids in. But everything past TSA is fine because it's very obviously not, like, lighter fluid in those bottles.
That's true. Yeah.
You
It's
have
just
to
really weird.
bring an empty water bottle through, but you can fill it up
Yeah.
right after. Like, just let me drink my fucking water. You can open my bottle if you want and sniff it and smell that it's water. I don't care.
Go on, Mr. TSA guy. Take a sip.
Sniff
Well,
it.
the thing
Just
is,
sip it.
like, you can bring liquid, but what is it, like 350 milliliters? It's like past a certain point you
Something
can't
really
bring
small.
it. But you can bring,
Uh,
like, small liquids.
a lot. Hold on. I think my bottles of shampoo, I think they were like, it has to be 3.5 milliliters for a bottle.
I'm always nervous
something
bringing,
like
like,
that.
supplies like that.
Yeah, I don't even fucking bring it.
I think it's
I
fine.
brought
I
it.
think most things are fine if they're in your checked bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you can take apart a gun and put it in your checked bag.
Yeah,
So you can really bring,
like,
like,
because
anything.
knives.
you
Just
can't
shit.
get to it. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you gonna like? What are you gonna do? Oh no, he has a gun in the fucking checked
flight
bag.
attendant, where is the luggage compartment?
Where's
I seem to
the
have misplaced
bathroom?
my contact lenses.
How do I get to the luggage compartment of this airliner? You
Madam,
can't
Well-
access it from the cabin. Why not?
Where can I access it from?
hypothetically.
I left
I
my
can-
inhaler in there, and I seem to need my inhaler.
I'm having an attack.
Seem rather calm for having an attack. I'm used to it. Show me the luggage compartment.
I swear, there's not a bomb in there.
This neat thing about the Delta app is, like, if you have checked luggage, it'll give you a little map and say, your luggage is here. And then it'll, like, your luggage moves around and goes, it's on the
Like,
plane.
tracks it.
It'd be funny if,
See
like, you
the-
took off. It's like, your luggage is here. It's like, we're in the air. It's back at the airport. That would fucking suck.
That'd be funny though.
It would be really funny. Oh fuck! I left my luggage at the airport.
Like Luke lands in San Diego. Your luggage is still in Newport News.
I planned for that. I put extra clothes in my carry-on so that
Did
if
you
my
really?
luggage got lost, I would have clothes still in case I needed it.
Really?
That is smart.
Yeah, I put a shirt for work, a shirt for hanging out outside, pair of jeans, pair of shorts, and threw those in my carry-on and put the rest of my clothes in my luggage. And I said, if they lose that, I have my carry-on. The only problem was they took my fucking carry-on and put it in the goddamn luggage compartment both flights.
Isn't your carry-on always with you?
Yes,
What do you mean they
Why,
took your...
why wasn't it with you?
because they were like, we don't have space in the overhead
they
compartments.
did that.
Yeah. And I got on the fucking flight both times, and I saw plenty of space for me to put my fucking carry-on in the overhead compartments.
They were
just
doing
put it
that
by
when I
my
was
feet.
getting on one of my
Why?
flights.
No, I have like an actual carry-on bag, like the
Suitcase.
actual suitcase.
I got small
Oh.
little John.
Like I have my backpack, but then I have my carry-on and I had my luggage, which I'm glad I
Okay.
had all that shit because holy fuck, I wasn't gonna bring these Nezzo berries home otherwise. They barely fit in
Hold 'em
my
around your
goddamn.
arms.
Dude, they barely fit in the full fucking luggage I had. Barely.
Yeah, Mari's head looks
I mean-
a little squished still. Looks like she's still airing out.
I got Mario when I was up there.
Yeah, her head's still hairing out
Yeah,
though.
maybe it's the stacking that decompressed her or
Yeah.
compressed her head.
Yohane looks fine.
No, she's round.
Yeah.
She's pretty round. Not a perfect circle. Unlike our perfect circle.
She's
Right.
the perfect circle.
Our perfect circle.
Or Zuda.
Hey, make her a thrash metal legend.
Yeah, make her a thrasher. Right now she's a
Oh.
tennis player. What's she look
Yeah.
like when she's a thrasher? Oh yeah.
Thrash metal
She's
She's
in
got-
the
guitar.
hit
she's
band
got-
Metallica.
She's got two modes, dude. She had beach mode and thrash mode.
I love the thrash flat bill up.
Here's Cuckoo
Cuckoo in the
She's
outfit.
epic.
in the outfit. She got the little hat on. She looks pretty good. And then I got Money.
there's no
I saw people shitting on the new Love Live Superstar characters.
They were doing that with the last set of characters too.
One of them's just another character. It's just a character we've already seen. Why?
Yeah,
What the
she's
fuck's
just
their
joining
problem?
the group.
No, they were mad about everybody that isn't the original 5.
Why?
Shibuya Canon.
They said like, I don't even know what they said. They're like, nobody even really knows them. Like, they really didn't need to be there. They just added them to make it 9 people.
Isn't
Yeah.
that what the point of? Isn't that what Love Live is? What the
fine.
fuck is their point? What is their point? They're freshmen coming in.
I
So
don't
what
know.
the fuck? Are you
I don't
telling me
know.
that? Are you telling me that Ruby shouldn't have been in fucking Sunshine because she was just a new character they added in?
No, not
Fuck
her.
those idiots. Fuck those
Yeah,
idiots.
there's been a lot of people like really
Fake Love
dissing-
Livers. Fake
really
Love Livers.
dissing the new characters in Love Live. I don't know why.
That's
Like,
pretty
I don't
cringe.
get what the huge problem is.
Fakes. Fake Love Livers. Fakes.
They are.
Like what
There
would
was-
what would we do without money? Imagine if
Or
money
mushroom.
or or
Money.
Kinako mushroom or like
Money.
red hair and blue hair girl,
May.
Scientist and
the scientist and the tsundere.
Tsundere.
Yeah. Yeah, they were really shitting them on hardcore. They've been getting a lot of not a lot of love from the Love Livers or the fake Love Livers.
Yeah, they're fake. They don't get
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, they are little cringe.
Sorry, let me take a sip of my coffee.
It's
Sip
fresh
my
poured
Gatorade real
coffee.
quick.
Oh, what's that mug? It's kind of cool.
Whoa.
Oh, this little mug? You
Yeah.
mean my Cheshire coffee mug?
No
You
fucking
mean
way.
my Cheshire coffee mug? Yeah, dude.
That's tough. That is tough as fuck.
Did you get that at the expo?
Oh, of course I did. I got
That's fucking
that.
awesome.
I got a bunch of Ozzer Lane shit because I walked up there. I was like, I need this.
I would have done
That would be a
Oh, look, I'm
that would
up.
be a very dangerous booth for me.
I spent over $100 on stuff at that booth.
Understandable.
It's so cool. I would
It
love
was
to see that booth.
So fucking sad, dude. They had tote bags, right? And I'm not a big tote bag guy. I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
But it was Little Enterprise
Oh,
on the
man.
tote bag doing like the slippy woo, like doing silly shit. Sold out before I even
God,
got there.
that's
Fucking
Oh.
done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl gone.
That is so unfortunate.
I was so
It's sad.
sad. I got the I went to the Love Live compartment and got the Anime Expo exclusive Love Live shirt, and I got pins. I got a Yohane pin, I got a Asumin pin, and I got a Shibuya Canon pin.
Shibuya Canon.
Shibuya Canon.
It's fucking sweet though. That would have been so crazy to see. Like, I don't know. We're such big Love Livers and like huge Ozzer Lane fans. Like seeing that shit
I'm-
IRL would be so cool.
Yeah, like fully dedicated. Because when we go to conventions, like if we find Love Live things, it's very small, and we're like, "Yo, it's
Mhm.
fucking Love Live," or we might see an Ozzer Lane figure, like a
And like no one
couple.
knows what the fuck it is anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But seeing a whole booths dedicated to
Mhm.
that stuff, man.
It was so funny because I was walking over and I told you guys there was a guy that was like letting people into the thing for some reason. He was talking to him. It's like this dude and his daughter. And he's just like, yeah, they're known for like their 2 games. One's like this weird boat game, and the other one's like some other game. I don't even know how to describe it. And I was like, they make 3 games, Mahjong Soul,
Fucking
because
loser.
everyone forgets that they make Mahjong Soul.
You should have told him. Yeah, that weird boat game is fucking Ozzer Lane, buddy.
Get hip, nerd.
And then dab on him.
It didn't matter, dude. That dad went over and got a picture in front of that Ferrari that was Itachi.
Ozzer Lane Ferrari.
That's
It.
cool.
Yeah, he did.
That's cool. That's
The
cool. I
guy was like,
respect
you want a picture in front of this?" And he looked at his daughter. He's like, "Do you want a picture in front of it?" And she was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Fuck yeah, I do." So I was like, "Yeah."
all right. He gets the pass.
This guy
I
is
wanna-
a gamer.
When I buy a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, I'm gonna make it Ozzer
When-
Lane themed.
When you do,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just go at least
I'm
one.
gonna, I'm
that
I'm
is
going-
very optimistic.
Well, my car's
you
getting up
gotta
there
be.
in miles. I gotta start car searching.
Yeah.
Here's pretty soon.
I'm going to make it Ozzer Lane Lamborghini. It's going to be the most badass thing on the
Ozzer
East Coast.
Lamborghini.
Ozzer Lane Lamborghini.
You know what?
We can all get one.
I want to buy, like, it could be like a Cessna 172, something just like a cheap ass plane. I want to wrap it in fucking anime shit.
I want to get a
So
car
cool.
that people would be pissed off to see wrapped in anime shit. Like the one that like
I
the
wonder. I
the
wonder what a
car
good one would
heads.
be.
Like all the car people would get so
A
fucking mad to
Ferrari
see
F40.
and just
Or like,
cover that.
oh, dude, you could do like an old muscle car. That would piss so many people off.
Like a
a
60s
Camaro
Like
SS.
Challenger or something.
Holy shit! That would
a
that
fucking
would
Shelby Super Sport, just throw that shit, wrap that shit up.
that would
I
make a
love-
lot of people angry.
disgrace.
I
Oh my
love
God.
the Shelby Super Sport, by the way.
gonna vomit.
The
That
Shelby
car's
Super
awesome.
Sport, is it?
Yeah, dude.
The
It's an
Shelby-
American muscle car.
I'm about to ruin this
No,
real
it's gonna
quick
be
by
an
pulling
Natasha
up.
American
There we
muscle car.
go.
I think that'd be the best is an American muscle car, Itasha, to fuck.
If I had to get one muscle car,
Is it a Mustang?
Yeah.
I'm getting
Bring up a
F-150s.
truck. There it is. The old ones or the new ones?
The old ones.
Should I just put like 1960?
I don't remember
69.
So
what.
is it basically just a Shelby Cobra,
Yeah,
like
basically.
a 500? I really want a Mach 1 fastback Mustang.
Mm-hmm. And I want to wrap it in Ozerland.
Yeah, it's got to be like a 1970 or 1971 or 69s look pretty cool too. Yeah, I want a
I love
fastback, a 71
Old
fastback.
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds are fucking cool.
Mhm.
That is like my favorite American muscle car.
I'd wrap the
Well,
shit
or
out of an
whatever you wanna
American
call
Muscle
it.
Car Classic. That would
Dude,
be
you'd piss
hilarious.
So many people off. It'd be funny as fuck.
That would be so funny, man.
I don't want to do it and then drive. I'm not gonna say this trick because it's not very kosher for the internet. I'm gonna stop myself here.
We'll say it after the podcast.
I'll bring it up after the podcast if I remember.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
gonna-
wait to do
Write that down.
Write it down. Write it down. No.
Or like a private jet, like Itasha, my private jet.
There were a lot of Atasha cars there.
I love Itachi cars.
I do too.
What's- Hold on, I don't remember what their name is. Let me see if I can find the picture I took before it. Senpai Squad was there.
Senpai? Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like they always
Yeah.
do a big thing.
Right outside my hotel room, there was a Nezuko Atasha
That's
from
fucking
them.
awesome.
Like it was their Nezuko Atasha just right outside. It was just chilling there in the fucking wild. It was fun, but holy fuck, was I so annoyed with how many people were there. It
That
was
would be a
like-
lot. I saw a lot of pictures.
Like I was trying my best, but fuck, was it just terrible to
So
get
busy.
through.
That shoulder to shoulder stuff kind of sucks.
Yeah.
No, it does suck.
Mhm.
No, it sucks bad. The good thing was there's a little pop up tent, and they were giving away free samples of Itoen.
Really?
Yeah, so I went over and I would grab one every time I walked past. I
Samples.
don't know if they know. I don't know if they remember.
I'd like a sample of Itoen, please.
Hello. They were just like, "You guys can just take this." And I was like, "Oh, you don't fucking know what
Sir,
you just
you don't
did."
need to put the fake mustache on. What are you talking about? This is real.
So I'd
Give
walk
me the
past.
fucking tea.
I would take a little. It's like a little fucking shot glass of
Yeah.
tea. So I was like, I need more than this. I need that whole fucking because they were just putting them in that 2 liter bottles. They're pouring it out of that into the shot glass. I was like, I need that. Just give me the 2 liter.
Could you buy one?
No. It was just
Cringe.
it was just free tea.
Bro, they should have sold them. They would have made so much money.
They just wanted to be nice and give out some of the good stuff.
They would have made so much money from me. I would have bought all of it. Fuck all those other people.
Yeah,
out
I would
there.
have too. Anytime I can buy the 2 liter, I buy the 2 liter.
It's
Any
awesome.
chance I get. It's the
It's
best
worth
thing.
it. It's
It
literally
is.
worth it.
Yeah.
Everything leading up to Anime Expo sucked ass though, because I told this story last week when we had to delete the episode because nobody could stay connected for more than 5 minutes. So Luke bought his tickets to Anime Expo. Okay, cool. He was gonna ride the train up every day, which would have been a 3-hour train ride, but whatever. I can do that up and down from San Diego to LA because that saves me a lot of money. It's $70 a day versus anything else. I think $280 for trips up to LA is pretty good. I come to the day before I'm supposed to leave, and all of the trains are full. Not a single train is leaving that would not be full at any time of the day for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So as I'm getting ready to go out to dinner with these people that I work with, I message Alex and I'm like, or I message our group chat and I'm like, hey, can someone please find me a hotel so I can have someplace to stay? I paid for a rental car to drive to LA. Needless to say, Alex managed to come through and find a hotel. It only cost me $600 for 2 nights.
That hurts.
That was the cheapest one.
Yeah, because all the other cheap rooms in that hotel were
Taken.
sold out. Yeah.
Well, let me clarify. That was the cheapest one that was not in Skid Row.
Yeah. It was an
So-
affiliate with Anime Expo too, actually.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it
But
did.
$600 for that, $150 for the rental car, which was really good for the rental car. The rental car was pretty cheap. I'm not
That is
gonna
that
lie.
is actually
fairly
really
cheap.
cheap. Yeah,
I think
I think
the last one I rented was like 600 or 700.
it was 700.
I think it was like $103, but then like taxes and everything brought up to like
Mhm.
140 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you need to rent a car, let me know. I can look on my benefits website and I might be able to get you
That would
guys
be
a little,
sick.
little cheaper, like a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
But-
Yeah. No.
I might have to fly down to Norfolk for fucking
Oh,
Superstar.
yeah.
Why?
Because I'll have
Use
class
class.
on Friday, and I don't get out till like I probably won't get out till 5 or 6.
You should check Breeze flights.
I
'cause
was
if you
going.
have to, you could just
I think
do your
they
class
only
at
do like what Thursdays and
It's-
Mondays.
It's Thursdays and Mondays, but if you had to, you could fly out Thursday and then do your class down here on Friday while I'm at work or whatever.
Yeah, I probably could.
That
Like,
is
you could-
true.
You could just do your class here. I have internet and I have a computer if you'd
Dude's
like,
got
or
internet.
if you would rather like, you could bring your own laptop or whatever. I don't give a shit.
That is
You
actually a
have
good
the
idea.
ability to do your class here and take a flight that's only like $70
I
one
know
way.
that would be nice. I'm gonna
It is a
look
lot
into
cheaper.
that, but I'd have to
You
download
just-
a bunch of shit on your computer.
You just have to let me know. I mean, I'll just delete it after. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
true. You can always. That's an option.
You'd have to let me know because I'd have to come and get you from the airport, obviously.
I'm gonna see what's
unless-
available.
Unless you're gonna get a rental car just
Fuck,
for
no,
one
like-
weekend for no reason.
It would take me 9 hours to drive down there. I would leave at like probably 6:30 or 7. Not get down until the ass crack of fucking dawn. And then that's
I meant
Saturday.
from the
so that.
airport.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I said
That's
unless
cool
you wanted
too.
to fly in and then rent a car from the airport.
You could just take your Mustang and see how if it can do it.
I think it could make it. I really
You
do.
think?
But I don't want to do that
Yeah,
because then,
that'd be funny.
oh geez, I think that would just limit the life of that car significantly.
By like 3 years.
Yeah, that would kill me. That would suck.
Yeah, Luke just drives by himself home all the time. That's
Well, like your car doesn't. I feel like your car's in much better shape than mine,
Mm-hmm.
it is once I get the wheel bearing fixed.
and your
Yeah.
fuel economy
Really
is significantly
going out.
better.
That is true. That's a fact.
But when I took
I-
it up to Grand Rapids, it wasn't horrible.
So the weird thing. Well, all right, I'm not gonna say the weird thing. This is kind of on top, but kind of not. While I was down there, my rental car from work was a Mustang,
Mm-hmm.
which was really goofy that they let us do that. The
was like
guys
lime
like,
I
green,
liked the
wasn't it?
color. The color was
yeah,
cool.
the
It
color
was
was
cool.
sick. But
Yeah.
the guy was like, "Yeah, this is like the same price as what you have for the rest for any other rental car." And I looked at it, and he's like, "I don't care." I was like, "I want this."
Those
I
I
was
like
like,
the new
"Give me
Mustangs.
that."
They're
Yeah,
really
they look
nice.
nice.
I like them a lot.
The thing I both liked and didn't like was how stiff everything was in it.
Isn't it?
It's like
It is.
ridiculously stiff.
Yeah, Mustangs were really stiff with everything.
Like the gas was stiff as fuck. The steering wheel was stiff as fuck. I was like, I feel like I don't have power steering sometimes trying to turn the
Mhm.
wheel. It was
Yeah, steering,
crazy.
especially the steering on them. Like every single Mustang I've driven it's not hard to steer, but it's significantly tougher.
Well, I was
But-
driving Alex's car yesterday, and his wheel just goes. You could just use like one finger and go. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
hmm
Mine, it's like you have to palm it. You can't get away without palming it.
Mm-hmm.
But like the thing that confused me even more was that my rental car to go to LA that I paid for was like a new Hyundai Elantra, which first off too small for me.
Was it
I'd
too
have
small?
to go with a Sonata.
Really?
The Elantra is
Yeah, they're a
probably
little
the-
like more compact.
they're
aren't they?
they're the smaller. They're like the Corolla of Hyundai. So I didn't really fit in it too well. Like when I put the seat back and got it comfortable and everything, I fit fine. There's not a single person in the world that would be sitting behind me. There's no way in fuck.
I was hitting the
But
seat.
everything in that car was absurdly loose. Like that car was not responsive at all.
That sucks.
I hit the gas and it took me until I had the gas pedal about halfway down to start truly accelerating.
Mm-hmm.
If I started turning, I could probably go like that with the wheel and it would go straight. It wouldn't turn
That's
or
pretty-
anything.
Oh,
I was
the
like,
jiggle.
I could jiggle it. Like not if the wheel didn't jiggle, I could have done
you
like
could,
this
and it would stay
and
straight.
it would stay almost completely straight, which is weird because my car is, my car is pretty loose in terms of driving, but it's responsive as fuck.
Yeah.
You hit the gas pedal, you fucking go. You turn the wheel, you fucking turn. That Elantra was not doing any of that. That Elantra, you are slamming the gas pedal to go a little bit, and you are turning the wheel halfway to make a little tiny fucking little.
It's weird. I don't like that.
I did not like it. I
I'm-
hated
don't
it.
like
I'm
that
not
at
an Elantra fan because Taylor has one, and it's I think it's a 2013, so it's really similar to yours.
Mhm.
But every time I sit in it, I cannot find like a comfortable position where like the steering wheel's in a good spot, my feet are a good length from the pedals. It's always something is off balance. Yours, I
Yeah.
can get comfortable in. I don't have a problem with it.
I almost got an Elantra, but then I looked at my mom. I was like, I want something bigger. I can't do this. Like
They're tiny.
cars like that are way too small. Now, with the Mustang, it's different because you're not really meant to have people sit in the back in the
It's
first
just
place.
there because it
It's-
is.
It's there to look nice. You have more than enough room as a driver in that. You are not meant to have people in that back seat.
Like Shaq could probably drive a Mustang. That's how much space is on those front seats.
Yeah.
They go back so far.
Yeah, I know I didn't have mine. I didn't know I didn't have the seat the whole way back because I wouldn't have been able to reach very comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that is so different compared to like sedans that are small.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously different. So that was my little fact that Mustangs are
Factoid.
weird. Mustangs are just weird.
They are.
I missed when we
Any
had
two-door
hamster
car is
rental
weird.
car.
That sucked.
That thing
The
sucked.
one without air.
No, it was the one before that didn't have air. What car was
thought
that?
it
That was
was
a
the-
Kia.
Kia Forte.
It was a Forte.
The Kia Forte. Yeah,
That
I hate
sucked.
Kias. Kias can blow
Kias
me. I
suck.
don't know.
I hate Kia.
I don't know how Kia owns Hyundai and Hyundai's fine. Kia
Mhm.
sucks ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kia's like
Kias
the
are
worst
pretty
car
tough.
brand.
I'll never ever buy a Kia.
I never buy a Kia, never buy a Chevy, never buy a Dodge. Or a Jeep.
What about Chrysler Ram?
Cherokee.
Won't buy a Chrysler. Won't buy a Ram.
Dodge, Chrysler, Ram.
The only American car brand I would probably buy is Ford.
My dad drives a Ram.
I don't
I
like
think the new Ram trucks are nice.
You
I don't
didn't
like how
mind
they
it when
look.
I was hauling back the fucking table that
I wasn't driving it.
X amount of years
I wouldn't
ago.
want to own it. I wouldn't want to own it.
I wouldn't want to own a truck either. Trucks are so inefficient.
I wouldn't mind
Mm-hmm.
a truck. I kind of always wanted like a Ford Raptor.
But that's all right.
kinda
So
cool. That's
It's
like
like
not
a
the
sports
regular
truck.
truck.
It's not
that's
a regular truck.
reasonable. That is a reasonable truck.
I don't like
not,
the big trucks. I don't.
I
like
need my
those.
big
Ford
horn, my Ram.
1600 Power Stroker with
My-
automatic cum
That's it.
gutters.
My automatic cum gutter guzzler.
You see, it efficiently it siphons down into the engine and burns it. That's why you get the black smoke.
Yeah, you see, this engine here, it burns oil and coal.
And cum.
You got to shovel the coal in like a steam powered train. That's why it's
It
got
actually
a
takes
bed.
2 people to drive this truck.
You want to own a truck that's reasonable to fucking own, not the biggest fucking truck you've ever seen so you can tailgate the little fucking Elantra that's in the right-hand lane going the speed limit because you don't want to pass them for no reason.
Your tires are bigger than the height of the car.
And you just keep thinking to yourself, I could run you over, but I'm not.
I'm going to tailgate the fuck out of this car, though, because they can't see me.
Then
If
they
I
got
had a
light
winch,
bars
I
on.
would put you on my winch. But I
Idiot.
spent all my money on my stack in the back of my bed that blows
And-
coal.
And truck nuts.
I saw some truck nuts the other day.
I
did
hate
too,
truck
actually.
nuts. I hate truck
It's
nuts.
so fucking tacky.
I hate
People
trucks.
that own trucks definitely have a big cringe moment in them at least some point.
I hate truck nuts, and there's a certain sticker. We've all seen The Hangover, right?
Yeah.
You know when the baby
Baby
has
on board
sunglasses on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people always have that fucking sticker decal with the baby with the sunglasses. It says like chill baby on board or some cringy shit like that. I see those so
No, that's
much.
on like minivans.
Yes, I hate it.
I hate those stickers. I was at a Taco Bell last night when I got in because I was hungry, I was a hungry boy. It's midnight. What the fuck else am I gonna get? I'm getting
Right,
some
third
Taco
meal.
Bell, right?
Fourth
You
meal.
know. Uh isn't that what they call it, fourth
It
meal?
used to be fourth meal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did spit that fucking drink out of my mouth?
No.
No,
I just
but
like
the camera did.
I just like shot it out of my mouth. I'm trying to chew an ice cube. It just went bloop.
The camera did.
But I was at Taco Bell and I was behind this vehicle,
Oh, my drink.
Kia Soul or something, I think.
Hamster car.
Yeah, I think it was a hamster car. Fucking covered in goddamn bumper stickers and shit.
Oh.
I mean, absolutely just bukkakied with stickers all over the back
My
end.
other car is a broomstick. I'm a witch.
The one was like, it was a musical scale, and it said "shut your face," but "face" was spelled on the musical scale. I was like, oh wow, that's really fucking clever. I wish I was a musician so I could read that. Oh wait, I can just guess what it fucking says.
FACE face
I was
in
like-
space.
Because I was like, what the fuck could this say? It can't say this, or this. Wow, the most unfunny thing you can say, shut your face. Fuck you. How about you fuck yourself, dumbass? And then I'm sitting there
Well,
and
why
I'm,
don't you just shut your face, Luke?
I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, I'm going to get beside myself because I have my own stereotype of people that have that many stickers on their bumper, not their window. Window stickers are fine because I don't have problems with those.
Mhm.
Bumper sticker people don't understand how the fuck driving works. They've just never done it, I don't think.
I agree.
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay calm and relax. So this dipshit orders, pulls up, leaves like almost a full car length between her and the car in front of her, and I can't reach the fucking the voice com. I couldn't reach to order, and I'm staring at her, and my window's down and her window's down. I don't know if she heard me saying this, but I was like, you can move the fuck up. You can keep driving. You can keep going. I can fit to this fucking voice common order if you just move the fuck up. And I don't know if she heard me or not, but
she
she
move?
finally moved up. She finally inched forward enough for me to order.
I don't
And then
get-
they got my order wrong.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
And
How
I was
bad?
like,
How
I
bad
got
was it?
back. It wasn't that bad, but I wanted chicken and they gave me steak, and I was like, this just isn't what I wanted. It wasn't bad. I wasn't like
mean,
so upset that I couldn't eat it.
was
but
it a
just wasn't
quesadilla?
what I wanted.
Probably
Yeah.
paid for chicken and got steaks. You saved a little money.
Yeah, but if you
Maybe.
want
I
chicken,
didn't-
you pay for chicken. You expect chicken.
Yeah.
I
I
like
was
steak
just-
better anyway, but
I was just disappointed, but it was. I digress. That's not my point of the story.
I digress.
I
Point
never
of the
got.
story is that Kia Soul, fuck Kia Soul.
I don't get bumper stickers. Like, why would you put this sticky thing on the paint of your car?
Hmm.
Paint and plastic.
Yeah, why would you
Yeah.
do that? That's just damaging to it. You own
Yeah,
that.
it is. It's really bad. Like glass ones are fine. I don't have a problem with glass ones.
I think
don't ca- I
that's
don't
why
care
I
what they
have
are,
this
but-
really bad problem with them is because it's like you're just damaging your car.
Exactly. Like, you own that. You should probably take care of it.
The magnetic ones, that's
That's-
fine
you
because
can cut it off.
you're at least thinking of your car.
Mhm.
People that just put stickers directly on their bumper or anything, like fuck you. You're not even thinking about the car.
Yeah, you're dumb.
You're just an idiot. You're a stinky idiot. A stinky dumb idiot.
stinky.
Someone listening to this has a bunch of stickers in their car, and they're like, "Oh man,
Oh,
Oh man.
the harem hates me.
we don't hate
I don't
you. We
hate-
just hate the way you drive."
Yes, and I hate the fact that you don't care about your car in the slightest.
Yeah,
It's like people who smoke in their car. Fuck you.
That's
You don't
gross.
give a
That's
shit.
fucking
Like that's
disgusting.
disgusting.
or in their
You are
house,
just-
wherever they live.
Yeah,
Oh fuck, you are a
shit
gross human being.
stinks.
You're gross.
That shit stinks. That smells.
It does smell.
Yeah, it stinks.
Mhm.
Cigarettes smell horrible.
And now your car smells like stale cigarettes, which smells worse than just regular cigarettes.
Yeah.
You are a stinky human being if you do that. Fuck you.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna. Should I hit up anime of the week?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
you,
us
give it a
animation
go.
of the weekly
All right. So we went over this in last week's episode, but that got Scrapped.
deleted.
it went to the shadow realm.
Thanos snapped.
Thanos snapped out of existence. So this week's anime of the week is Adachi and Shimamura. This came out in fall of 2020. Somewhere in the school at noon, one might hear the sound of two girls playing table tennis together as they wait for time to pass. As if by fate, two students, Adachi and Shimamura, stumble upon each other on the second floor of the school gymnasium. As they gradually foster a budding friendship, their feelings for one another only become more ambiguous. Growing closer by the day, the two must learn to navigate their contrasting personalities as well as determine the depth of their affection for each other. The nature of this relationship gradually shifts when one of them starts to develop feelings beyond the boundaries of a platonic relationship. Even so, Adachi and Shimamura must realize if forming a bond stronger than friendship will bring them closer or tear them apart. The last part makes this show seem like it would be dramatic, but it is the most melodramatic show you might ever watch. It's just your average Yuri slice of life kind of type beat. It's very wholesome, very fun to watch, very mellow, a chill vibe, and there's an alien.
It's mellow yellow.
I think Alex said that almost verbatim from last week, but Luke added mellow yellow.
Yeah, I know. I know. It was like pretty much the same. But this was a really fun show, honestly. I remember when we were watching, we were like, oh shit, did you guys see the new Adachi and Shimamura? Nothing really great happened, but we were like, yeah, it was an awesome episode.
I think the only time I ever remember talking about is when the stupid fucking alien showed up again, and I was like, why is this here?
They never explained why.
No, I think that's the only time I remember personally speaking about it. Like, I don't remember too much, honestly.
Isn't one of the biggest reasons we picked up the show is because it was shortly after we watched Scorching Ping Pong Girls and we saw that there was ping pong in it?
And Yuri. It was ping
Yeah,
pong and
we're
Yuri.
like, dude, it's
Yuri.
fucking Yuri ping pong. What could be better?
What could possibly go wrong?
And there was like
it was
no,
okay.
there was like occasional ping pong.
Mm-hmm. There's no real plot though. Like there's no real plot,
No,
and
it's just
you don't get a resolution at the end either. It's just how it started, just a better friendship and the alien. But it's a fun show. Like there's nothing really like wrong with it. It's just if you just watch
was the alien there.
if you just watch something like say you just got done watching I don't know something
Gundam
like
Wing.
a Gundam Wing.
Ping pong girls.
And you want something with a little bit better plot than Gundam Wing, and just mellow, just watch Adachi and Shimamura.
Yuro Yui.
Yui. Anthony, is Gundam Wing take place in After Colony or UC?
What? This is only the second Gundam I've seen.
I know, but like at the beginning of every Gundam, they usually say like the date. Is it After Colony?
Yeah, it's After Colony because there are colonies.
Okay, so it's After Colony.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Because there's UC, which I don't know what that stands for, and then there's After Colony. I actually saw this list.
It was like how to watch the Gundams. Yeah, Wing was on the right side.
Yeah, that was After Colony. Yeah. Okay.
Wings on the right, dude.
Yeah,
Right.
Wing is
the
Wing is
right wing.
far right wing.
Right wing.
Some of them
Hiro
are.
Yui is a right-wing extremist.
The
He
show,
might as well be, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dwell on it too much because I think I rambled on about it. Fuck, I can't speak at the live episode. But I said like there was, when it first starts, there's the faction of the Alliance, and then there's Oz. And they're both technically like the same. And then Oz attacks the Alliance to get rid of the Alliance. And then more factions break out because people don't like how Oz is. And then more factions break out because people don't like what's going on. There's like the colonies, there's Oz, then there's Trays, and then there's like Romfeller. It just breaks into a fuck ton of factions. And everyone hates each other.
You see that Rom feller?
That's the Romfeller.
That Rom feller over there.
Who's that Romfeller?
He's about 3 shakes from a chicken coop, you know what I'm saying?
That damn Romfeller.
Anyway, back to Itachi and Shimamura.
Alex, how many aliens do you rate this?
I give this show like a solid like 6.5 aliens. Like six 7 aliens, but one doesn't have the helmet, so that makes it 6.5.
Yeah, I
Without
understand
the
that.
helmet,
I
it's
got it.
not an actual alien. It's only half an alien.
Yeah, so it's like 6.5 aliens out of 10. It's nothing crazy, but it's a generally fun show. And there's
I
it's not like dramatic, so you're like, it's nice
would-
and easy to watch.
call that a reasonable rating for this
Yeah.
show.
Hmm.
I'm blind. All right, we're good. Sorry, I had to make sure the list was right on Anime of the Week list, so we don't ever make a mistake and copy and paste one.
We've never done that. Never
I,
done
I
that.
bet we have once, because there's still that one
That
show
I'm
that I
missing.
cannot find out if Alex ever truly did or if it was just never done. So I'm sure there is someone that heard one episode that Alex did the same show twice, and they're like, "Oh, you already did that," and I go, "Whoops."
Whoops. My bad.
But since that one show, never been a duplicate, a double
We've
dipper.
kind of been on top of the anime of the week.
We kind of
Yeah,
swag
I
it.
feel like we kind of forgot fairly recently. Like, at least one. Not to put it on the list, but we just forgot to do it in general, I think.
We forgot to do one, and then at the live episode, I had to speed run one of
Oh,
them.
yeah, that's right. That's
Because
right.
we almost forgot entirely. And so I speed ran Anime of the Week. Which I don't remember what I did. What did I do? Was it when supernatural battles become commonplace?
Yeah, we just get
Good
so
shows.
lost in the conversation, you know?
Yeah, I know. Speaking of, that was by Studio Trigger. I am so excited for the new panty and stocking with garter belt.
Yes.
Hmm.
I
I
hope
need to
garter
watch the
belt-
original, but I'm going to watch it.
God,
I
my
hope-
Watch that.
I hope they give us some good claymation explosions for no fucking reason.
Oh, my God.
Dude, that shit was so goddamn funny every time.
I think that's gonna be the show I watch next.
It was
I
fucking
remember-
great.
I remember
Where do you
watching,
watch it even? Where do you watch the original Painting
I think
Stock?
we. Oh fuck! Did we watch it on Funimation when Funimation was still around, or was that on Crunchyroll?
Maybe.
Or
I'm sure.
Verge?
I'm sure
gonna
you
check
can find it
Crunchy
on
real quick.
9 Anime.
If you
Yeah,
can't
that's
find it on
also-
those, it's on 9 Anime. It's either on Crunchyroll or 9. It's one or the other.
It is
I
on
remember-
Crunchyroll.
Okay. I remember Anthony and I watching, and the first couple episodes were like, "This is kind of weird. Why do people enjoy
kinda
this so much?"
goofy.
And then the claymation explosion hit, and I was totally set for the rest of the show.
I love how
That-
did they do that with like every enemy? And then at the end there was a huge montage of the. I'm not going to spoil it for Alex, but
Every
Yeah,
single
I'm gonna watch.
every-
I might start it tonight actually.
every enemy they defeated was a claymation explosion of that enemy. They like went out of their way to make a clay model of the enemy and put like an M40 in it.
I
Just
love-
blew it
I
up.
love when studios do like the live action thing like that, and then Hellgirl did in one season, like little dolls they would film and do things.
Bochi the Rock when they
Ochi,
went out into the middle of the forest and Bochi was on a rock and it was a little stuff
Yeah.
flushing up her.
and with was it Nichijou?
I
was
don't
I think
know.
it was Lucky Star, where they went out to
Oh,
like
Lucky
Idaho.
Star, yeah. And there was a Lucky Channel IRL.
Yeah, they
That was
they do
awesome.
it.
That's so fucking awesome.
I loved Lucky Channel IRL.
Oh my god, Lucky Channel IRL was the single best thing ever.
What would you
That-
guys do if we got more Lucky Star?
That would be fucking awesome.
I think it'd be awesome, but like it'd just be the same as it was before. It's just Lucky Star.
Yeah,
just-
but like
it's just
Lucky
more.
Star is Lucky Star.
Right.
Lucky
I love
One of,
Lucky Star.
one of, in my opinion, one of the greatest animes to ever be produced in the history of anime.
I don't think you're alone in that opinion because
No.
I still think people still think Lucky Star is the best
Mhm.
anime ever.
So fucking good. If we got more Lucky Star,
It'd just be more modern shows that they're stealing from.
I would just hope that like the OP remains the same when they
Mm-hmm.
absolutely go crazy with the dance moves.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude! When fucking they just hit the splinky in the middle of the
just
street.
just
Yeah.
animated a little better.
like the Kagami strut.
yeah.
Imagine Kagami strut in 4K.
Yeah, that'd be
Woof.
crazy. I think the The world would go crazy. That would be the next like. What's the hit dance move right now?
The whoa.
That'd be like the hit next whoa. Like all the kids would be on TikTok
The
hitting the
next
Kagami
nay.
strut.
The
The
next
next
nay.
nay.
Hey yo, hit the Kagami strut.
Hit the Kagami strut.
Before you get a whooping.
Hey, hit the Kagami strut before you get whooping.
You got me strut before you get a whooping. It's just like,
That'd be the best thing ever.
dude, she puts a lot of shoulder into that strut. I'm just
Yeah, she
saying.
does.
They kill it on the dance moves.
They
Honestly.
do. They know how to move.
I did want to bring up one of the new shows. Well, I guess it's technically two. The animation for Lost Her Glasses Girl and Cat Fella is whack as shit,
It's
dude.
interesting. I really like it.
Mhm.
The first thing I noticed in Cat Show, because I realized it was by the same studio when they started walking and they did those goofy ass
Like the
angles.
low angle.
And I'm like, what the fuck's up with that? The first thing I noticed from Cat Show was that it looked like a PS2 game for a little bit. And you can't say it didn't because those cars driving on that bridge looked like they were from a PlayStation 2 era video.
I don't think I'm watching Cat Show.
I didn't start. I forgot it existed until you started watching it. Like I completely
wasn't-
forgot about it.
I'm gonna watch it, but then Thorpe's like, "Oh, we should watch this." Oh, Cat.
That was me. Yeah.
But Thorpe said it like forever
I
ago,
think I
and then
did.
you brought
Oh.
it up again. So you
Yeah.
both brought up the stupid fucking cat show. I was like, I guess we're watching the cat show. And then I watched it. I'm like, the cat's
No one
kind of
else did.
scary. The cat is actually kind of terrifying.
Yeah, I oh, I forget what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Did you see?
left my head.
It was this
Glasses
about
show.
the girl who lost her glasses. There was a good meme, a good meme on Reddit.
Mhm.
Like it showed the show, and
about-
there's like the cameraman where he's
It's like
eating the
wrong.
floor.
Yeah, that was really interesting. I saw someone in the comments. Apparently he like read the manga or something. He was saying how the camera angles kind of turned him off from it.
I think
I
that
can
they were-
see that.
I think they're
Yeah,
unique.
he was like,
Very
because I
cool.
guess the manga was a lot more like laid back and chill, and the camera angles in that show do make it seem intense.
It feels like I'm watching another again. Like, actually, it
but
feels
just
like.
a girl forgets
Yeah.
her glasses and can't see
But she-
shit.
And she's really cute. Like, she is stupid
She's
cute.
epic.
She's extremely cute. They did
I
a
like
fake-
when she's
fantastic
angry
job.
because she doesn't have her glasses.
And she looks pissed as fuck.
She
She
looks
always
angry,
looks angry.
but she's actually not angry. And then one day she didn't forget her glasses. She put her contact lenses in, but she was still angry.
And she got really close to that guy's face, and he was like, "Oh no, I have a big crush on this girl." And then she's like, "I can actually see you, haha." And then the show
Haha.
ended.
I wasn't
The show ended.
expecting the frog. You know the frog on the shoe?
Oh
Yeah. I now remember. Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? The
Like,
frog?
Yeah,
you
on
get-
the
was
locker,
I
it was
the
in
only
the
one who
locker, yeah.
saw the frog?
Yeah. No. The frog that was on the locker,
He went,
and
like,
he's like,
kick
"Do
off.
you like frogs?" And she's like, "I don't dislike frogs."
Yeah, I forgot about
I was
that.
like, why is there
The
a fucking frog?
I did not. I was like, "How the fuck did the frog get there?" Was the question that I had.
It was just vibing up there.
Did he open the locker and go in? Did someone put the frog in there as a practical joke?
How
Like,
did we get the frog?
I don't know how the frog got in there either. That doesn't make any sense.
not a single goddamn piece of sense. And then Tiny Senpai is fucking based as
That
shit.
show's
I love
fucking
Chinese
awesome.
Senpai.
Oh my god, those are like the two shows I want to talk about. Vending Machine is just as disappointing as I thought it would be.
It's gonna be fucking stupid.
Oh my god, it's not good. And I'm really happy it isn't because
Yeah.
holy fuck, it sucks.
He doesn't even like my one thing about vending machine, dude. He does not choose good food and drinks for the vending machine.
Well,
Pikachu.
there's that.
Fucking corn
died-
soup and water.
He died by a vending machine, saving the
died
vending
because
machine.
He wanted to save a vending machine, an object, in a literal object that has no sense of anything. He wanted to save it off of his moped. He's on a moped and wanted to save a fucking vending machine.
He just had a huge respect for vending machines.
Yeah, he's like,
And-
yeah. Before I died, I loved vending machines. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, I
Who
get
just
it.
Likes
They're
vending
dope,
machines.
but You're
I
on
mean,
a
like,
scooter,
the-
dude.
How this one works is interesting. Like he has to make money to stay alive. That's pretty.
That
Yeah.
is cool.
That's
Yeah.
a unique one.
I did, and
It's
I just looked up vending machine on my anime list. I can't.
There was a fantasy show that came out today that I was like, maybe I'll watch. And I went to the comments to see what people were saying. Someone's like, oh, haha, another terrible fantasy show, blah, blah. It's just like an isekai overpowered character, whatever. And then someone put, I'm just here waiting for vending machine. And all I
I'm
can
just here
think-
waiting for vending machine.
and all I can think is, everybody and their mother is watching the vending machine. Ironically, there's not a single person watching that show thinking it's going to be good
No.
in any capacity. That might be the first show that everybody that watches it ironically.
I think the whole reason it was made is to be ironic.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
The
has,
whole
it has
the whole
to be.
sphere of vending machine is just this is ironic and funny.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is like making fun of isekais still, like every other isekai show that makes fun of isekais, Konosuba, but it's just a vending machine. He's just a fucking vending machine, dude.
He can't walk. He can't talk.
He literally can't talk.
He just has an internal monologue.
We get internal monologues and a cute girl that can pick up a fucking vending machine with her
she was
bare
like, "You
hands.
want to move?" I'm like, "Oh,
Fuck.
she's probably gonna get a wagon or something." She just fucking picks him up.
She picks him up and then she's like, well, carrying him in my hands is a little tough, so I'm gonna get a little basket for you on my back. Oh my god, dude, vending machine is just as bad as I wanted it to be. I did not want that show to be good, and I'm glad it's not. Unlike
Need a vending
Sword.
machine.
Sword was so fucking good, and I'm
That's
mad
good.
about it. Well, I'm
'Cause you
not
have-
mad about
Because
it.
the sword has a fucking like use. The vending
But
machine is still just a vending machine.
Yeah,
You're
you
right,
can still
he has
only buy food.
He hasn't done anything. He has
No.
blessing, and it doesn't do shit.
He can just feed people, but they still have to pay. It doesn't give them powers.
Not yet.
Not yet,
just
Alex.
wait.
You're
Yeah,
trying
not
to
yet.
skip the story ahead. We're
Wait.
going to take this nice and slow.
Wait till the royal milk tea gives you a magic buff.
+2 on a full stomach. Royal milk tea gave you a magic buff.
I just wanted that show to be bad, and I'm glad it is. Because if it was good, I was going to throw a fit.
Two things that surprised me with two shows that aired today. Zom 100
hmm
looks fucking amazing. Like the
Cool.
the animation and the art
It's
is
so cool.
stellar.
That one had a lot of hype. Even at Anime Expo, there was a lot of hype
Really?
on
It
100.
looks
Yeah.
fucking amazing, and it's cool. It's a cool
God.
premise. And then Dark Gathering.
I did not watch that yet.
I
I
did.
need to watch that.
I won't spoil too much for you.
I've been really excited for that one.
So I was just like, before I started watching, I was looking at the tags. It's like horror, anime
Mhm.
horror, psychological,
Yeah.
and it feels because I was kind of expecting like a Higurashi type beat, like this eerie, and maybe it'll get to that point, but so far it's fairly light-hearted is an okay term to use because there is like dark subject matter and they talk about it and they do show some stuff, but it was more like fun and goofy than I expected it to be, although the little girl in it is based.
Yeah, I am really excited to watch that show.
It's pretty
I wish-
cool.
I
The
wish I watched it so far.
like the plot is very interesting and I am
Uh-huh.
excited to continue watching it, but it just
Yeah.
kind of threw me off a little bit from what, based on just the tags, I was like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like this should be a little darker.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect because I saw the pictures and I kind of got like, oh, it's gonna be goofy, funny, and sort of dark. But like looking at the tags and everything, it leads you to believe it's gonna be
Very
more
dark.
serious. Yeah.
I think it's one of the ones I've been most interested in just because it's been so long since we had a true just horror
know,
anime
it's-
with
Yeah.
just a horror tag.
We say it like kind of frequently, but there's never any horror anime. Like
Because there's no
there
good horror anime.
there
Yeah.
need to be more.
The best horror anime is still like in ratings is Another, and it's like fine.
Yeah,
It's a fine
it
show.
was like okay. I liked
It's
it,
like
but
it's
I think
fine.
Igarashi would have been the best if it didn't end the way
if they
it did.
wouldn't have done the second season, it could have been fucking awesome.
Right, like season 1 was great.
It was so good.
And like,
was
And
really
if they would have
scary.
like continued season one a little, because I did enjoy seeing the other perspectives to a point.
Yeah,
Not when it became the entire season. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
eh. And then the ending happened. But season one, I was like, holy fuck, this is crazy.
Yeah.
like it just they dug their own grave with that show, honestly.
And then before we started the podcast, another show that surprised me was Liar Liar.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
liar, liar.
Yeah.
I saw the premiere at Anime Expo because I went because I was like, yeah, I wanted to watch this anyway, and I watched the first episode and I was like, holy fuck, this might actually be an interesting show to watch. And now I found myself wanting to watch the third episode already.
Yeah, 2
'cause I
episodes
just want to
in.
know.
I'm like,
very
man,
curious.
this is really cool.
I'm just curious. Like it leaves me wanting to understand more of what's going on and
Yeah.
seeing more. I don't.
Like Anthony compared it earlier before we started to Tomodachi Game, and we both, all three of us, were like, when the show started, we were like, it was mid, but as it went on, we were like, this is fucking really good.
Except this one, I kind of started and I was like halfway through the first episode. I was like, I'm interested as to what the fuck
Yeah,
this
same.
is.
I was like, okay, this is getting pretty intense right off rip.
Yeah, it just started off weird, like in
Yeah.
this weird headspace, and now I'm at the point where it's like I want to know more, so I want to watch the next episode already.
Yeah, I'm excited for that show specifically, like a lot.
I think I also said off camera that it's not the same as like wanting shows like Oshinoko to come out again. And I
Yeah.
don't have like that visceral want because it's a good show. I'm just so absurdly curious. I want to know what goes on.
Yeah.
I want to know where we're going, what we're building to.
I think one that's going to be kind of interesting is the Dreaming Boys, a realist.
That one, I did not expect to like as much as I did from like the right off rip.
See,
I know.
I'm still like
I,
I'm still like 50-50 on it.
I'm pretty interested.
Like from the very beginning, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be kind of one of those annoying ass shows, isn't it?" And then he just drops the girl. I was like,
I know.
I didn't fucking see that one
I
coming.
didn't either. Yeah.
I was
So
like, holy
I'm
shit.
curious about that one. That one probably has my most curiosity when it comes to like just general.
For me, unaired shows that we still have to wait for is. I'm curious what Helk is. I want to know.
Hell, I mean, I can tell you what it's about.
I think I read the description, but like, I'm just so curious about it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the artwork that I saw. I'm like, what?
The only thing I don't know is if it's like, I think it's supposed to be a comedy, but I'm not sure. Because it's so the Demon Lord gets defeated by Helk. Helk is the hero. And so they start putting up a poll for the next Demon Lord, and Helk joins the race to be the next Demon Lord.
It sounds like a comedy.
It does sound like a comedy, but I'm not like, I don't fully know because, you know, it could be like a comedy that has like a serious undertone or something.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Maybe it'll suck really bad, and my anticipation will just get destroyed.
I've heard the manga is like really, really good. So if the anime sucks,
That would suck.
it's probably because the anime sucks, not because the
Yeah.
manga sucks. There's a lot of people that really like the manga. But then again, there's a lot of people that like Spy Classroom's manga, and that fucking anime sucked ass.
Yeah, and girlfriend.
Yeah, the anime is terrible.
Or no, not girlfriend. Rent a
Rent-A-Girlfriend.
girlfriend. That's my bad.
Yeah, don't.
Dude, do people unironically like the manga for Rent a Girlfriend? Be fucking honest right now.
I feel like there's some. There's got to be some.
I think it's all ironic. I feel like it's all ironic. I mean,
How do you guys feel
Okay.
about the third season so far?
I'm so uninterested already.
that
I
neighbor is
just-
so fucking awesome.
The neighbor is
The neighbor-
based.
The
the only
neighbor's
character I
based as
like.
fuck.
But like, I just don't give a shit about her stupid fucking movie.
I'm a broke college kid and I'm gonna spend $10,000 to make you a movie? Oh
He's
no.
such a simp.
Ruka's
It
at
is
my door.
Unreal.
You know,
God,
when
Joe.
when Ruka showed up, I was like, why the fuck is she here?
That's
right
what I
now?
was thinking. I'm like, dude, you're just throwing shit in that doesn't make any sense just to throw
Like-
it in.
Out loud at the end of the episode, I went, why the fuck is she here?
That's his girlfriend, dude. His real girlfriend.
I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Why is she here? Like, there's no point. You're just making drama.
I think my favorite part about that show is nothing with the show, but the fact that we always call it Rent-A-Cuckold. I love that.
It's because of the fucking cuck scene that everyone kept making fun of from the manga, and now it's all I think about when I think of the show is him getting cucked.
He basically does it to himself.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
Because he is a cuck.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's no other way to put it.
he's
And
so
I'm not
stupid.
I'm not gonna call a duck anything other than a duck. He's a cuck.
Plain and simple.
Dude's not based.
The show's going to be
No.
a painful 12-episode
It is. It's really gonna be hard.
You know what show is based?
What?
Tenpu.
10.
I'm glad you brought that up because the one thing Anthony mentioned when he started watching it about the voice acting for the males, and I was like, I don't get what could be so weird about it, but like I watch it, I'm like, that's fucking weird.
It just
It's
feels
weird
it
as
feels
fuck.
weird.
They sound like men.
They do. That was my thing. I'm like,
Like-
this is a grown ass man.
Those characters sound more like men than men in any other anime. Like they sound like they pulled a salary man off the street and said, "Hey, can you do these lines real quick?"
Our main
He's
dude
like,
does
"Yeah, I
not
guess."
sound like a professional voice actor. He sounds like he's just talking from the heart.
I wonder what else he
Every
did.
time.
I'm gonna
Which, you
find
know
out.
I'm
what?
curious too.
That might make him one of the best voice actors if he's able to make it sound like he's just talking from the heart as his character. Fuck, I changed my mind. He's fucking amazing.
I don't think that it's like, I don't think he's bad at what he does. It's just
No.
it caught me off guard.
It just doesn't sound right. Like
Kasuga Masayuki. Tempedu.
Watch him be someone
He's
like
in fucking Rent a
super-
Girlfriend.
Oh well, congratulations.
Black Clover. He's an Aho girl too.
Oh, he's the dumbass friend from Rent-A-Cuckold.
Yeah. So he hasn't done a lot, but
He's a bunch of voices in Black Clover. Holy shit.
he's quite a few.
Yeah, he is.
Aho girl. That's a good one to see.
Yeah, he hasn't done a lot. Looks like he's probably new.
He's never
Kirkman.
had. This is his first main role. Every other role, he's a
Yeah.
supporting
Oh, yeah.
character.
So that's
You know,
that's
cool.
good
this-
for him.
Good
Yeah.
for him. I don't know if this is going to be the right show to be your breakout role for, but
It's still a main role at least.
I mean, at least the show's etchy trash, and people
dude,
like
the
etchy
manga has a
trash.
7.55.
No shit.
Straight up.
Yeah, it does.
The anime has a 6.81 after episode 1.
I'm not gonna lie, that's higher than what I thought it would be.
That's a lot higher than I thought
Yeah.
it would be. If I'm
I
honest.
didn't hate it. It was edgy trash.
It was etchy trash. I'm fine. Dude, the main purple-haired girl, Thor,
Yeah.
is Blue-chan.
No fucking way.
Swear to God.
Let's
I'm looking right at it.
go.
Blue-chan is our main girl. And she's also Kyoko Yamate from D4DJ.
She's
Who's
Kyoko.
Blue-chan?
Kyoko.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, yeah.
Blue-chan was epic. She's a pervert.
Yeah.
Which, I guess works for this show. She's Kasumi from Bang Dream. I don't know. Alex, that's you. I don't know anything about Bang
I
Dream.
don't either.
Oh, that's main girl. Like the main girl in Bang Dream.
Dude, she has so many fucking roles. Holy shit.
Does she really?
Yeah, the main girl from Tenpuru has
Aoba
a
Yuzuki.
shit.
Yeah, she does have a lot.
Oh my god, she's been in a lot of stuff.
Ah, yes.
And now she's here. So my end thoughts for this show is main dude just getting ran through the coals for no good reason.
He's
Like
just-
this,
Dude's getting beat. when
He's
he shouldn't
trying
be.
to like overcome his demons, and he just gets the piss beat out of him.
oh
And
yeah.
now he's
Also,
like a slave.
my dad was a pervert, so everybody hates me for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. Also, my dad stole money from this temple, and now I have to pay you back, which makes no sense for any reason.
moment.
And now he's gonna pay them back with his body.
Via manual labor. Not what you
You
guys were thinking.
see what they did there? It was a joke because they made you
Uh-huh.
think that it was sexual, but it's not.
I love how
Well, yeah,
before
it'll
any
be
of
an
us
okay show, I
watched it,
think.
before any of us watched it, Luke was like, I don't know if I should watch this on the plane or not. And I'm like, I'll watch it. Give you the rundown. First, like 3 seconds in, I'm like, yeah, no, you can't do that
No.
on the plane. It was the
And
name
what
of the
did I do?
episode. You watched it on the plane.
Mhm.
I watched it on the plane like a true man. There was no one else on that plane. I put it in my lap, and I had my back to the window, and I had it pointed
Yeah.
to me so no one else could see. Because as soon as the OP started, I was like, no, no, no,
Oh God. Oh
No.
no.
I thought it was gonna be funny, and I was gonna put it up, and I was gonna be like, haha, look, it's a little lewd. And then the OP started, and I saw like almost straight to it, like, oh no, no, no. I can't just go showing actual porn to everyone on the plane.
Yeah, that'd be a big no-no. That's how you get kicked out of American Airlines.
Did either of you watch The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen?
Negative.
I still recommend it.
The most heretical last boss queen. Let me get
It's on High Dive. It's a Thursday show. The animation is like pretty good, but I think the voice acting is what sold it for me. It's again another one of those. I got reincarnated into an Otome game ones, you know,
Oh
but
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was surprised at how good that last one was, though.
but like voice acting is actually really surprising, especially from the main girl. It's kind of it's very impressive,
Mhm.
and that's kind of what sold me when I watched it. I watched the first 2 episodes live, so stinkies.
Get stuck, stinkies.
Get stuck, stinkies. But that's all. I think that's all I have for comments. I don't know what the fuck else to say about this season. It's kind of a mess. It's everywhere.
It is everywhere this
A lot.
season. It's crazy.
See if this
You know,
one-
everyone always says summer's the worst season for anime. I don't think this is that bad.
I'm vibing with it.
I
so
think this
far.
one's pretty solid so far.
I think it's not terrible. There's a lot of interesting shows, and also it can't be the worst season because we get Yohane the Parhelion Sunshine. in the
Exactly.
Mirror.
That automatically makes it like #1 of the year.
It automatically, there's no better season. Sorry, Oshino. What? Oshino? No, get the fuck out.
Oshino,
of here.
not Yohane.
Oshio, not anime of the year.
We're still waiting on Saint Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence.
I'm so fucking excited for that shit too. That's just cute girl does things for some reason. I don't know what the fuck it is. Devil is a part-timer is coming back, and it's season 3, right?
Mhm.
They're calling it Devil is a Part-Timer season 2, season 2.
Why?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Because if you go to like my anime list and you go to Devil is a Part-Timer, it'll say like the sequel is Devil is a Part-Timer with 2 exclamation points. Because you know that it's like, haha, it's 2 exclamation points, season 2. But then the sequel to that is 2 exclamation points, and then it says season 2. So it's season 2, season 2.
So they did an epic.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very confused, and I'm still very confused because that still makes no fucking sense.
Wasn't season 2 kind of like underwhelming?
I don't think anyone talked about it. I don't remember anybody talking about it while it was airing.
I don't remember anybody talking about it either.
I think I saw like some comments on Reddit about someone saying it wasn't nearly as good as the first season.
I liked it, but I will agree it was not nearly as good as the first season. It's a good series, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Surprised they came out with the 3rd season so quickly.
Yeah, that surprises me too.
Like, it was like very shortly ago the 2nd one came out. Now they're already on the 3rd.
After it was like a while between season 1 and season 2.
Yeah, like a
'Cause that
long
was-
time.
That was one of those shows everyone was like, I can't believe this is actually getting a 2nd season now after all this time.
Yeah, now we're 3.
You got me, Chief. I'm just watching the show. I ain't.
Now we just need My Senpai is Annoying season 2.
Yes.
I have one more thing, and it's because I saved a post from CBR because everybody loves
Oh,
CBR
jeez.
things. Was it this one? Why do I feel like it wasn't this one? Because this does not look great.
What's CBR?
It's like a
That
shitty,
fucking- That shitty like
website.
Kotaku ass website.
Oh, that
articles.
worst one we found.
Yeah, this isn't it. I don't know what happened. It didn't save it. Never mind. That makes me sad. I found one and I was like, this would be really funny for us to react to live because it's probably like a really shitty list. I did find one that's like So you know how I shared shows that don't deserve a 2nd season and they had Reincarnate as a sword?
Yes.
Well, they have one that says the best shows about reincarnation, and they put reincarnate as a sword on there. So they already, two of their reporters or whoever it is have backpedaled on themselves and have put that it
Be
doesn't
the same
deserve a second
motherfucker. Watch me be the
season.
same guy.
It probably
And
is the
it's
same
the
guy.
best. I hate CBR. That is now officially because I
Worse
think
than
I've
Kotaku.
blocked. I think I've blocked everything from Kotaku. I don't think I can physically get Kotaku panels anymore because I said stop giving these to me, and CBR is definitely taken over as the worst. But that's it. I thought I had something, but now I'm sad. So, anyone else got anything interesting?
Nothing interesting.
No.
That was
Alex,
a boring week.
Alex, give me a wacky word you just made up off the top of your head.
Spoogle.
Anthony, give me a definition for spoogle.
This is tough. Spoogle.
Yeah,
Yeah, spoogle.
give me a definition.
It's a sport where you use a spork and you have to hit a baseball. It's like baseball, but instead of a bat, you use a spork.
You see, I was thinking of more of like, you guys know lacrosse?
Yeah.
So you run around in a field and you have this wand about this long, and there's think of like a disc, like round. You know those pool rings?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, and you spin it on your wand, and you have to try and get it in the other person's goal.
So you have to go here and then toss it.
Yeah, and you can like pass it to people, and that's spoogle. Oh, you just got a spoogle.
So
Two
You
spoogles.
have your wand.
Anthony's definition is baseball with a spork. So I will now use it in a sentence. I went and saw the Spoogle game last night, and they scored a schmom schmun.
Shmom shmun. That's like impossible. You can't move a baseball traveling at 90 miles per hour with a fucking plastic spork.
Not even with a metal spork. It's not going anywhere.
So that was my fun game that we just did. How'd you like it?
I liked my definition for spoogle.
Well, why don't you
Oh,
marry
I'm
it?
sorry.
I'm just saying.
I saw Timmy score a Spoogle last night. There, I changed it to your
Honey,
definition.
Timmy
No,
got
mine was a
spoogle.
sport too.
You said that they scored a Spoogle in your definition of Spoogle.
Yeah. I also said what spoogle is
Yeah, and I said they scored a Spoogle. Is
while
that
playing
not-
spoogle.
Is that
Alex, you
not
don't
right?
you don't score a football in football or a soccer in soccer.
But you score a basket in basketball.
That's not the same thing. That is not the same thing. You don't say, "Wow, he really scored a basketball right now."
They got a basket. You just say like points in basketball.
Yeah.
3-pointer. They don't
Yeah,
say,
2-pointer, 3-pointer.
"Are they hitting buckets?"
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, "I just made a basket."
Yeah,
got a
they
basket.
got 10
I've heard that
baskets.
before, actually.
I just got a basket, guys. Like, yeah, from white people. I don't think anyone else would ever say that.
Yeah. Because
Straight-
they're weird.
Straight buckets, dog.
Buckets.
Fucking
Swoosh. All net.
Push.
All net.
Google.
spookle. All right. Next week, when we come back, Anthony will give us a made-up word that he thinks of. I'll give a definition. Alex will use it in a
Good bit.
sentence.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
I came up with this just now, and now we have spookle.
Okay, God.
Sencho, marry me.
Mary Luke.
Free. That's what we're offering.
Luke, don't do it. No. No, we lost it.
I think that's the second spit take we've had on the Hello Harem podcast.
Dude, there's been way more than that.
Free. Free. All right, guys, that is the end of your free Hello Harem podcast for the day. Centro, please marry Luke. We're glad to be back, giving you guys the content that you deserve. That's actually good quality. Back in the zone. We will see you guys next week. That's really it for the week. Just make sure to subscribe, comment, What we were talking about earlier, do leave a comment about your worst airport experience. I do want to hear about that, see what anybody has. So leave a
Yeah.
comment, hit the like button, hit that bell, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week on the Hello Harem podcast.
How does well, before we end, how does Yu Watanabe do her salute?
Does
Isn't
she
it
do
like-
that?
Oh yeah, it's like
It's like,
I thought she did the
is
this.
it? I always thought it was that. Hold on.
I thought she always went.
because I saw Luke salute. I'm like, how does Yu Watanabe do it?
What's up with all the Otonokizaki
Just
Yu
slide
Watanabe
with like a
cuck?
bit of a bend.
Like that?
Let me look it up so I can.
Yeah, it's like
Tonight, before you go to bed, make an inspection tour of your ice box.
That's an epic
How's that
song.
Pabst
All right,
Blue Ribbon
yeah.
supply holding out? Tomorrow morning when your dealer says,
all right.
"You have?"
We'll catch you guys on the
say,
next one.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. What else?